Simple? Slightly more simple? It's simpler, not more simple. That's stupid. That's a redundancy, I think. So, let's start again. I will start with the eyes, but let's just zoom in a bit. And so and this time I'm drawing an actual cow rather than a cow pat that looks like Donald Trump. I'm sure there's a cow joke about trumping and the name Donald. I've yet to think of it yet, but watch this space. If you have any ideas, let me know and I will steal them. Yeah, if you have an idea, put it on the board, get in contact, and you know, see if we can do something. Let me just keep doing this. Hang on a second. Right, that's saying I'm offline. I think it takes a little while to catch up. Anyway, here we go. So here's the eyes. I don't think this will take too long. I'm using a Wacom tablet. I think it's probably old technology. Bit of an old fart. I've been using this for 20 years. Might be Wacom tablets. I think it probably is actually. Just under. Yeah, probably is 20 years. Shit. I know a lot of people use screens now, so I might have to get myself one. Maybe I'll beg for one. Is there a site where you can beg for stuff? Could you please help me buy a screen? That's how I'd say it. Yeah. Don't ever use that voice again. Oh, God's sake. Yeah. That's one of the things I hate is you think you've got a pen nib, you know, and you've actually got an airbrush nib. Oh, it's crazy. Just shows you what happens when you take things for granted. As my wife say, oh God, thought he had but he hadn't, or something. Oh God, that drives me mad. I'm watching Man in the High Castle, and I'm sort of enjoying it, but God, does it go on? And I'm watching also what's it called, Fortitude, and in that people have a sense of humour. They have, you know, there's every now and again there's a little laugh, and you think, yeah, I'm sure even though the Third Reich exists in America and, you know, taken over the world, people would still have a bit of a laugh. There'd be some jokes. Everyone's sort of, and you know, I know it's serious, but I'm pretty sure there'd be gallows humour, just for people to stay sane. You know, in the first episode of Fortitude, this guy has a pratfall because this woman comes in his sauna naked, and he sort of ushers himself out, probably with a semi, and slips over. You know, I mean, something like that. That's all I want, you know, bit of slapstick. They even had, you know, they had laughs in Generations. You know, I'm pretty sure they did. Yeah, they did. Just to lighten the mood. And I think actually it increases the drama. as well. You watch American Werewolf in London and it's still probably more horrific because of the jokes. Usually do, I might usher in a change. Usually do the tails like this. Not sure, I might try something different. What about that? What about that? Let's have a look. Don't know, the tail's not long enough for starters. So let's get rid of the whole thing, I think. Because it's shit. I love the whispered fake shout. I used to work a lot in Romania, and there was these two brothers, and that was one of our favourite things. We used to sort of silently shout at each other. Shit! And I brought that over and I've put that in my repertoire. That's now with me. I don't think you can beat working in a team, and the ideas that it's not yours. It's, part of the collective. You all sort of sit down and come up with stuff, and I love that. Some of the ideas you can get are incredible, especially if you're under pressure. And we were working on this advert for Latvia called Beta, and we were basically storyboarding and shooting within 2 days. And actually we were shooting and had to come up with a storyboard on the day of the shoot. It was mad, but my god, it was bloody interesting. And those guys in Romania were top notch. I tell you, I then went over to somewhere else, I'm not going to say where, and shot, and it was appalling. We had to shoot, basically what we were doing, we were shooting on, I had a whiteboard and the camera up here, and I had to draw stuff, and it had to be rock solid because it was matching, to shot, you didn't want it to drift off or anything. So the rig had to be like a big oak, kind of 4x4, solid as a rock, weighted down with sandbags, wasn't supposed to move, and they all measured me and made sure it was nice, and so I wasn't hurting my back or anything. Went to this other country to do it. There was a trolley that was up here, right, metal, so it did that, and it was on wheels, and God's sake, and they shot it in a room that had great big windows in, so the daylight changed the light conditions, right? Just fucking mad. Just like oh dear, we shot it. I told them it was appalling, and they went, "What? Oh, what do you mean?" Yeah, it was like night and day. They put me in this fucking shirt. I hate shirts, right? Don't like anything there. And they had to pin this shirt on me so it didn't crease too much. Oh my god. Ay. See, I've got very hairy arms, and I don't think they liked my hairy arms. Wasn't corporate enough. So, fucking hell. think they killed it in the end. I mean, it was just instead of sort of not taking themselves too seriously, I think they thought that having a laugh your customers wasn't professional, and that certainly isn't the case. We come up with some great ideas. We did this thing where there was this calendar and a tortoise on the calendar, and as you ripped it off, the tortoise moved, so animated. We had like 12 frames of this tortoise like that. Oh god, it looked fantastic. So yeah, I had to sort of do this animation of this tortoise all in a day. It was terrific. And then they pontified it up and lost, well, I think they kind of lost the fun. And well, there was this corporate woman that made us throw everything in the bin, and she just did everything literally, and it killed the whole, you know, just corporate shit on the whole creative process. She looked so happy. It was just so depressing. It's one of the worst. I think it's my birthday as well. Yeah. Well, the day. Yeah. Oh my god. Yeah, it was the day after my birthday, so I was away from home, and they just wanted to take control, and it was fucking awful. Yeah. Never mind. But some of the things we did was incredible, and those early days when we were doing it, it was incredibly popular, and they just stamped the shit out of it because they didn't understand it. I think that's the trouble with the world, is there's the people with the money have no imagination, and they want to take control. And I sort of think that's what's happening with Warner Brothers. I mean, Warner Brothers are a great studio and that, but I don't think they understand superheroes at all. And they just fiddle and faddle and look at what Marvel's doing and just cock the whole bloody thing up. Right, so... Oh. Yeah, I've sort of forgot the bloody joke, you silly sod. This cow... Oh, I've done the legs wrong because I was too busy talking. This leg should be up here. Dear oh dear, sorry guys. Not too bad, I can save it. I can save it! I can save you! And then, Last of the Mohicans, one of the stupidest films I've ever seen. If you've ever seen it, this guide tells these people that the Mohicans are a violent tribe who don't take any prisoners, kill, rape their prisoners. And then the first time they show up, he goes, right, I'm off. But didn't you say I killed people? Yeah, I'll find you. Well, I'll find bits of you. Michael Mann, they go on about how bloody clever he is. And the only film I've ever liked of his was Heat. And even that was a bit weird, because you go into the flats of these people and there was nothing there. It's literally, it looked like you could move in. So it's style over content. And then, what was that one where he got a cab, he was an assassin, and he decides the best way to kill people is to hire a cab. And then they have this moment when there's a wolf and you're like, oh my god, they're just comparing him to a wolf. Really? I just find it clumsy. And Miami Vice was just mumbling shit. I just turned it off in the end. God. I think you're over... You might be clever, Michael Mann. I think it's Michael Mann. But I don't see it, mate. Right, okay. Yeah, I think we're there, though the bum hole is way too low down. Bum hole needs to be up here, as everyone knows. And I think I will make this cow smaller. It's a bit full. And going this way, like that. Okay, so we will do the grass. And this time, I know I usually do I do the grass in a curve, but for the purposes of this cartoon, I think it needs to be flat. You'll see why in a second. The tension is palpable. Oh, it's raining. Such a lovely morning. Right. Okay. I'll just tidy this up a bit. I like there to be nice crisp little corners with my grass. Though in real life I don't give a monkey's left nut what my grass looks like in reality. My brother, on the other hand, he kind of worships it, which is kind of weird. But you know, whatever rocks your boat, I suppose. Hang on a sec. I'm going to add. Oh, there's Nigel Farage. Yeah, that's my Patreon site. If you want to support me on Patreon, be my guest. I'd love to have your company. And I can do more of these instead of sort of fitting it in between jobs. This can become my job, pleasing you guys. You guys. Sorry, I hate saying guys. Hey guys. I substitute it with chaps, which is probably worse. So, you know, although I hate it, I'm probably just as bad. So, yeah, it's one of my pet peeves, really. Hey guys. I think it's, and nothing against being American, but I'm not American, so, you know, I just find it a bit wrong, and kind of patronising. I don't know. Maybe I'm just reading too much into it. Anyway, oh dear, get rid of that. And so there's the hoof. Yep, happy with that. So let's colour it up. Let's colour it up. It's colouring time! Sorry, that was uncalled for. Okay. That little bit there. Right, okay. So, just want to show you, hang on a minute, open recent, that one. I coloured in the wings. Forgot to do that. So yeah. Anyway, so just going to put a little gradient in here. Yeah, about 1,000. Opacity 30, let's say. Yeah, that's alright. And that just lightens it a little bit. Yeah, lovely. Happy with that. And then, by the way, all my palette and stuff are on. I've got two monitors, so it's over there. What is hang on a sec. Just in case anyone's saying anything to me, I doubt it. Well, I'm just connecting. Right, so just a few little bits in the nose holes and horns, and then, yep, and then the teats. Teats. I've never milked a cow, so if anyone has a cow that needs milking, I'll have a go. Yeah, show me how to milk a cow. That would be good. I'm sure I'd be great at it. Probably haven't got strong enough fingers. It's quite a strong green, that. Yeah, that kind of ruined it. Let's go back one. Oh, there's my dog. Here he goes. Good dog. That's from a cartoon I did called Dan's Dog. If you go on my YouTube site, it's on there, and actually it's on my Twitch site as well, Dan's Dog. Check it out. It's a funny story. My friend told me, and I thought, oh yeah, that'll make a really good animation. And it is a very, very, very funny story. And if you're feeling upset, just listen to that story, and I guarantee you, if you're upset again, remember it, and it just makes you smile, because it is a very funny story. So there's a cow, and she's going, hang on, let's make that bigger, about 48. She's going moop, 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 like that. And I'm going to bend it a little bit. Hang on a sec. Let's get back on that. No. Ah, you idiot. Fool of a took. Oh, there we go. And I'm going to arch it. Well, not that much. That's probably enough. Edit. Free transform. Like that. I think I will then layer style, stroke, and size, yeah, about that much, which is 7 pixels. And hang on a sec, I think I need to just stick in a little shadow. So I'm just marking that with my lasso tool, not lasso, lasso. Say it how you want, I don't care. And actually maybe a little shadow on the bottom. Just to make it look like doing this. Oh, and under the eyes. Just a little shadow there, just sort of placing it onto the face, I think that's helpful. And then actually a little bit of blue on the eyes, just a little bit. Again, just to give it a bit of shape. Barely notice it, but you do notice it. Right, so yes, so this caption is a cow reversing. Oh god, right, there we go. Badoo badoo badoo, comedy coming right at ya. Right, I'm just going to sign this. And God, Okay, I'm going to sign it stick. If you want to look at my animation, it's stickanimation.com. 17. And there goes the dog. Right. Yeah, that's it. I will be back. I'll do another one in a sec, I think. I'll just save that. Right. I'll see you chaps later. Thanks for watching.